Hey guys, today in the shop we have something that I am extremely excited about. This is the JACKERY Explorer 300. This is a portable power station. It is a 300 watt capable 293 watt hour unit. It is part of their entry level line, but this one is the step up from their smallest unit. And this is the newest version of it. This is February 2021. And this unit has just been redesigned. We now have two full-size AC outlets on the front, as well as some other features we'll get into once we unbox this thing. So let's go ahead and open this thing up and see what's in the box. We have the tape cut. We're gonna pull this little tab through and open her up. And right here on the top panel, we do see an important message that does say, please charge your portable power station to ensure full capacity. It also says, for maximum battery power, charge me now and every 6 months or keep me plugged in when not in use. Store me in a dry and cool place. And sliding this thing out of the box, holy smokes, look at how cool this thing is. It's actually a lot smaller than I thought it would be. It definitely feels solid though. It's kind of heavy. It doesn't feel cheap by any means, and it shouldn't. This thing cost about $300 at the time of my purchase. I was able to buy mine on Amazon, and these are on a discount for the time being. I'm not sure how long that's gonna last. So for now, let's move the JACKERY out of the way, and let's see what we get here in this padded case. Okay, so inside this case, you can see we have basically the various methods of charging. I like this, and I'll probably be using this a lot. This is so you can charge the JACKERY with your vehicle as you drive. And it does seem like it has a pretty good length to it, which is definitely a plus. And here is the typical wall charger. Not much to say about that, but it definitely has a generous length there, which is good. You also get some paperwork in here. Here we can see the user manual. It's kind of like a fold-out card here. Then you have these two warranty cards. This one right here says register now to get an extra 12 months warranty. So that's interesting. I'm seeing right here it says 24-month limited warranty. So I'm very curious if that means by registering you get 36 months? I guess we'll find out. Okay, back to the JACKERY. You can see we have a number of inputs and outputs. This one is clearly marked as the input. This is with those two cords we got, one for the car charger and one for the wall charger. You'd put it right here, and that basically charges the JACKERY up. And something that is new is you can see this top port right here is a USB-C, which can not only charge your USB-C devices, but it can also be used to charge the JACKERY, which is pretty cool. Now, I definitely don't know all the details here, but watching a video by Hobotech when he did a review on this new unit, he was basically saying that you could use an aftermarket or non-JACKERY branded solar panel along with a USB-C cable and be able to charge this JACKERY unit. So I guess that's a first, because before the only way solar-wise you could charge this thing was with JACKERY branded solar panels. But at this point, I think that you can get aftermarket solar panels and be able to charge via USB-C this JACKERY unit and probably all the others. We have a nice rubber cap here blocking that typical car charging port. We have our two AC 110 volt up to 300 watt. It says pure sine wave. So two full-size AC outlets, which is pretty awesome. And you also have two more typical rectangular USB outlets here. So definitely many ways that you can charge your devices on this unit, and this is awesome. I'm super stoked that there's two AC outlets here. That, for example, will help me to be able to charge multiple devices, including my batteries for my camera, using a full-size AC charger, while at the same time charging anything else here with my USB outlets. Okay, looking at the very bottom here, you can see we do have four pretty big rubberized pads here, so that's pretty awesome to keep this thing planted. And looking at the sides, we can see these orange colored panels, and these are basically for heat dissipation. I'm assuming this is the intake for air, and I'm assuming that because taking a look at the other side, I can see a fan inside of this housing. So one of these is the intake and one is the exhaust. So overall fit and finish, I can say I'm actually really surprised how well this thing looks and feels and seems like it's put together. I know from watching Hobotech's video on the older version of this Explorer 300, Jackery used to have a different graphic here. I believe it said Power Outdoors or Power Station Outdoors or something. He recommended for them to change that to Jackery Explorer 300 so people would know exactly what unit they were looking at. And I think that's a very, very good idea. I like that it says Jackery Explorer 300 there. That way there's no denying what model it is that you do have here. He also mentioned something about the Jackery name here on the top, and I can't remember if he was saying that he thought it shouldn't be there at all or maybe be a little bit smaller. So I don't know if this is a different size than it used to be, but I actually think it looks good there. I like the name, it's clean and simple, and I like seeing that, especially when looking down from the top. So I don't mind that at all. Actually, I think it'd be cool if they had even more to the graphic. And the handle definitely seems nice and stout. It seems like the perfect size, not too small. My fingers and thumb can fit in there good. So I think that they really did design this very well. I do have a piece of plastic here covering the display, and it does say that LCD display will be entering power saving mode in 15 seconds. Press display button to check the battery status. So we'll go ahead and remove this plastic. That's always satisfying. And I'm not sure, but I'll go ahead and hit the display button. Okay, so nothing's happening when I just hit that display button. Okay, since the Jackery seems to be completely discharged, I'm going to go ahead and start the charging. And here we go. Let's see if anything pops up on the display once I plug this in. It says 1% now. So this thing was completely discharged down to 0% out of the box. And well, folks, with this thing at 0% out of the box, it'll probably be charging for hours on end. So in that case, I'll go ahead and close out this video. And I just wanted to say thank you for watching. If you found this interesting at all, please don't forget to hit that thumbs up. Also, subscribe if you're not already. Check the description box below for more information, including links to this Jackery Explorer 300 and the others. I can tell you this much, if this thing works as good as it looks and feels, I'm definitely going to be very stoked. I plan on using this thing a lot when I go overlanding, and those videos will be featured on my other channel called One Road. Again, I'll link all this stuff down in the description box below. Thanks again for watching, guys. I'll see you in the next one.